All right, let's get some more stories. Let's see who can, kind of like those fishing stories, perhaps. I'd like to introduce my good friend Dave Hyman. I've known him many years through our work together with Rotary International. Dave is a true quiet leader of the highest caliber. He is past president of the Rotary Club of Woodside and the owner of Encore Performance Catering in Redwood City. Do you cater to the city?
Not anymore.
Okay. You're on the peninsula. Encore Performance Catering. Please welcome Dave Hyman.
Yay!
Thanks for having me. I just spoke last week at the downtown club for Rotary, so I'm a little warmed up. First of all, one of my instructors, believe it or not, was Mike Thornton. So that Mike Thornton was my instructor, and he was tough. And I just met him actually again 6 months ago. I'm going to do a little different take. I'm going to tell you a couple stories that I experienced. And one of them was, one of the things we had to go through, we had to do a 5-mile swim as part of training. And we had to do it with just a fins and a wetsuit top, 5 miles. And what they did was they scared us very realistically with the idea we're going to get bit by sharks, sharks in the water. In fact, they had an instructor follow us with an M16, and we had to swim as fast as we can for 5 miles. So I'm along this, cruising along pretty well, and about halfway through, all of a sudden, I get pulled under the water, and I look down, and there's a 300-pound, I thought for sure it was a shark, and my heart goes in my throat, and I look down, and there's a 300-pound sea lion. And the sea lion is humping my leg. It's actually grabbing my leg. So I take my fist, I pound the sucker right in the snout. And I swear to this day, the sea lion gave me a wink and a little smirk and went off. And so I didn't really have any, I finished the swim, and I really didn't have any repercussions until several years ago. I have this, does anyone know where Ana Nuevo is? Down the coast? Well, every year, for some reason, I have an affinity to go down there and watch the sea lions mating. I don't know why. So that was one of the scarier parts of having a sea lion hump your leg. The other part was the first time we got to blow up something. I was from Pacifica, pretty boring, middle class upbringing. So the first time I got to blow up something was very exciting. We went up to San Clemente Island, and the idea was to strategically blow off 4 tires on this van. There's about 4 of us, and so we're going around putting C4 plastic under all the tires and all the tanks and all over the place. And unbeknownst to us, they put fuel into the van, and they said fire in the hole, which is the explosive time to, here it goes. And the rapture came down, Armageddon happened. Every bird around came down on us, the rocks. What happened was, because they had fuel in the tank, we had so much plastic, the van completely was destroyed, and all that was left was 4 tires. So we got to learn, too many cooks in the kitchen. So that was our first experience to blow up something. But it was very exciting to have, that experience. Let's see, a couple of things. Tyler did mention we had to go through survival school. And survival school, I got to be waterboarded, and I actually enjoyed it. I was one of the few people that enjoyed it because it was about 100 degrees out, and I was sucking the water down as fast as they were pouring it over my face. And I figured, there's a doctor there, I'm not going to die. So I actually enjoyed SEER school. It was quite, I learned a lot. I mean, I learned also, you learn how to not, shoot your mouth off. And also, they make you sign this document. And I learned to read the document before you sign it, so it's helped me in business. So SEER schools just paid off. Kind of learned from these experiences.